A very good morning to all the esteemed dignitaries from Delhi Public School Bangalore East and Delhi Public School STS Dhaka, gracing the event, and to all my dear students from Delhi Public School Bangalore East and DPS STS Dhaka. I'm sure you all will agree that students from both the schools, they were eagerly waiting for the second meet after the rolling success of the first meet held in March 2021. As we begin to enrich ourselves with the knowledge of monuments from both the countries, I would like to quote a famous author that individually we are a drop, together we are an ocean. With these words, on behalf of Delhi Public School Bangalore East, I welcome you all to this student exchange program, second virtual meet. Before we get started with the actual presentation, let's recall meeting each other by once again introducing ourselves. I request the students of Delhi Public School Bangalore East to kindly introduce themselves, followed by the introduction from the students of DPS STS Dhaka.
Hi everyone, I'm Abhishan Manas Barwa from grade 8 of Delhi Public School Bangalore East. I'm looking forward to a fun and informative session today.
Hello everyone, I am Rajvi Mehta of grade 8 from Delhi Public School Bangalore East, and I'm really looking forward to this enriching program.
Good morning everyone, I'm Siri Ganesh of class 8 from Delhi Public School Bangalore East, and I'm really looking forward to knowing about the monuments in Bangladesh.
Good morning to one and all present here. My name is Himam Gupta and I study in class 8. I'm really looking forward for this meet.
Good morning everyone. I am Sanjana Bhimsetti of grade 8 from Delhi Public Bangalore East. Looking forward for this enriching program.
Hey everyone, I am Abhishekta from grade 8 of Delhi Public School Bangalore East, and I'm really looking forward to know all the monuments in your country.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Abhit Kumar Malik from grade 7 of Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. I'm really looking forward for this enriching program.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dhwani Shankar from Delhi Public School, Bangalore East, studying in grade 7. I'm very excited for today's program.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Asmita Malik of grade 7 from Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. I'm really looking forward to this enriching program.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Agni Menon from class 7 of Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. I'm really looking forward to this enlightening program.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tanushree Dwivedi of grade 7 from Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. And today, I'm very excited to know about the monuments in Bangladesh.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mithran from class 7 of Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. I'm looking forward for this enriching program. I'm also excited to know about the monuments in India, in Bangladesh.
Hello everyone, my name is Amodita P. Rameez in grade 7 from Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. I'm looking forward to this enriching program.
Hello everyone, I'm Sujay Arvindakan from grade 8. I'm looking forward to this program.
Hello everyone, I'm Vaishnavi Das of grade 8 from Delhi Public School, Bangalore East, and I'm really excited to learn about the monuments from Bangladesh.
Good morning everyone, my name is Sia Mathur and I'm of grade 8 from Delhi Public School, Bangalore East, and I'm really looking forward to this session.
Hey everyone, my name is Ananya Chakraborty. I study in grade 8 in Delhi Public School, Bangalore East, and I'm really excited to know about the monuments in Bangladesh.
Hello everyone, my name is Samad. I am from grade 7 from Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. I'm looking forward to this.
Hello, my name is Utkarsh. I'm from class 7. I'm looking forward to this session.
I would like to request students of DPS STS Dhaka to please introduce themselves.
Okay, students from DPS, as I call your name, please unmute your microphone and introduce yourself. We go with Noella Sarwar.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Noella Sarwar from DPS STS School, Dhaka, and I'm looking forward to sharing as much as learning in this program. Also, happy Independence Day to everyone in India.
Rubaba Hassan.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Rubaba Hassan from grade 8 of DPS School Dhaka, and I'm looking forward to this program.
Mohammad Afan Mahmood.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Afan, and I'd really like to thank everyone who has helped making this session possible.
Onal Vihanga.
Hello everyone, my name is Onal Vikramratna. I'm from grade 7 of DPS STS Dhaka, and I'm really looking forward to this program.
Raina Roha Shams.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rana Shams. I'm from grade 8 and I'm really looking forward to this program.
Ahana Tasneem. Going to next, Shravan Kumaran.
Hello everyone, my name is Shravan Kumaran. I'm from grade 7 and I'm interested to learn some facts about India and Bangladesh.
Mahib Ismam.
Ma'am, he is not here.
Advait R. Menon.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Advait R. Menon of grade 7 from DPS STS School Dhaka. I'm really looking forward to be in this meet. Thank you.
Parikshit Singh.
Hello everyone, I am Parikshit Singh from grade 7 at Dps School Dhaka. I'm really looking forward to this fun and knowledge-filled program.
Ariba Suharat.
Hello everyone, my name is Ariba Sharat Laviba and I'm from grade 8 and I'm really looking forward to this.
Nubha Varda.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nuba Warda Asan, and I'm from grade 8 DPS STS Dhaka, and I really look forward to this program.
Mamlukur Rahman.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mamlukur Rahman from DPS School Dhaka, and I'm really excited for this program.
Muhammad Farzan Ali.
Good morning, everyone. I am Muhammad Farzan Ali from DPS School Dhaka. I'm studying in grade 7, and I'm looking forward to this program.
Muhammad Zain Hassan.
Good morning, everyone. I am Zain Hassan from DPS School Dhaka, and I'm studying in grade 8. And I'm really interested in learning some monuments from India.
Diwan Anisha Islam.
Morning, everyone. I'm Diwan Anisha Islam of grade 9 from DPS School Dhaka, and I'm really excited to learn about the monuments in India.
Sadiq Abrar.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sadiq Abrar, and I'm eagerly waiting to present my work. And at the same time, I'm waiting for DPS Bangalore to present about their country and to know more about them.
Sumaira Haq. Ruhul Karim.
Morning, everyone. My name is Ruhul Karim Tasfin from DPS STS School Dhaka, and I'm really looking forward to this program.
Over to you, Ms. Jyoti.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, students. I now request Abhishan to take over and start the session.
Very good morning to one and all present here. To quote Henry Ford, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is a success. With these words, I, Abhishan Barua,
and I, Rajvi Mehta,
from Delhi Public School, Bangalore East, extend a warm welcome to the respected dignitaries of Delhi Public School STS Dhaka, Delhi Public School Bangalore East, and to all our dear friends.
To begin with this enriching program, let us invoke the blessings of the Almighty through a prayer dance by our team member Asmita. Indeed, that was a fabulous performance by Asmita.
Rajveer, what would you do if you found a teleporter machine?
A teleporter machine? Wow! I would have traveled anywhere around the world and witnessed some of the major events.
Do you know our friends Himam and Siri have invented a teleporter machine? They, along with their friends Sanjana and Abhishekta, have decided to travel all over India and visit at least 5 monuments in India.
That's stupendous! Let's start our journey with Himam and Siri, Sanjana and Abhishekta.
Now that we've invented the teleporter machine, Himam and others, where would you love to visit first?
I would love to visit some monument in India.
Would this do?
This is absolutely wonderful. So let's visit the famous Golden Temple in Amritsar at Punjab.
Let's ask Abhay to tell us all about the history, architecture and the materials used in making this temple.
Yes, and Dhwani will enlighten us on the effects of pollution on the monument and its unique features.
Let me now brief you all about the glorious history of this beautiful monument. The word Sikh means seeker of truth. The faith began around 1500 AD, emphasizing the congruence between spiritual development and everyday moral conduct. Its founder, Guru Nanak Ji, summarized this perspective as, "Truth is the highest virtue, but higher still is truthful living." The fifth Sikh Guru, Arjan Dev Ji, conceived and designed Sri Harmandir Sahib as a central place of worship and built it in 1604. Guru Gobind Singh was the 10th and the last Guru of Sikhism. He became a Guru at the age of 9. Harmandir Sahib, meaning abode of God, or Darbar Sahib, meaning exalted court, is a Gurudwara located in the city of Amritsar, Punjab, India. It is popularly called as Golden Temple because Maharaja Ranjit Singh, after founding the Sikh Empire, rebuilt it in marble and copper in 1809 and overlaid the sanctum with gold foil in 1830. Speaking of the architecture of the Golden Temple, the sanctum is 2 stories tall and has a gold foil dome with a marble platform. It sits inside an almost square pool called Amritsar or Amrit Sarovar. Amrit meaning nectar and Sar is the short form of Sarovar meaning pool. The sanctum is connected to the platform by a causeway, and the gateway into the causeway is called the Darshini Dhyarahi. Materials used. The entire temple is made up of marble, copper, and plated with real gold. The gold is of 24 carat, the total value of which would be more than 150 crores. In the 19th century, 100 kg of gold was applied to the inverted lotus-shaped dome and decorative marble was added to the structure. The outer walls of the temple consumed tons of steel and bricks to construct.
Now let's see how the air pollution has affected the Golden Temple. The chronic air pollution blanketing much of the northern India is threatening the shrine, making once the gleaming walls of the Golden Temple dingy and dull. On the PM particulate matter scale, Amritsar has PM10 pollution, which is considered extremely high. There is little to be done short of replacing the 430-year-old temple's gold-plated walls, an expensive project already undertaken more than a century ago and then again in 1999. Now let's see the unique features of this monument. It includes entrances from all 4 sides, signifying that it's open to worshippers of all castes and creeds. Its architecture represents unique harmony between the Hindu and the Islamic way of construction work. The congruence has created an independent Sikh school of architecture, which is a subject of study in colleges and universities. The temple is a noted combination of stupendous beauty and sublime peacefulness. It can be said that the heart of Sikhism lies here. Now let's see what Ms. Chakravarti has to say on the Golden Temple.
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਨਾਨੀ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਆਪ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਿੱਖ ਧਰਮ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸੋਗੇ
अवल अल्लाह नूर उपाया कुदरत के सब बंदे एक नूर से सब जग उपजा कौन पले कौन मंदे परमात्मा एक है ਉਹ ਸਾਰੀ ਮਾਨਵਤਾ ਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਦੀ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਰੇ ਬਰਾਬਰ ਹਨ ਕੋਈ ਭੇਦਭਾਵ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਉਸਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਮਾਨਦਾਰੀ ਦੀ ਰਾਹ ਤੇ ਚੱਲਣਾ ਸਿਖਾਇਆ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਫਰਮਾਨ ਹੈ ਕਿਰਤ ਕਰੋ ਵੰਡ ਛਕੋ ਨਾਮ ਜਪੋ ਹਰ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਦਾ ਦਸਵੰਧ ਕੱਢਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਿਸੇ ਵਹਿਮਾਂ ਭਰਮਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਧਰਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਰ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਨਸ਼ੇ ਦੀ ਸਖਤ ਮਨਾਹੀ ਹੈ ਸਿੱਖ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਦਸੀ ਰਾਹ ਉੱਤੇ ਚੱਲ ਕੇ ਬਤੀਤ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਸਿੱਖ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਭਾਣੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਮਾਣ ਹੈ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ
That was very informative. Now, let's move the dial of our teleporter machine and reach Bihar to understand the beauty of the Nalanda University.
Smita will now acquaint us with the history, architecture, and materials used in building the Nalanda University, and Agneya will apprise us on the effects of air pollution and need to preserve it.
Firstly, let me tell you the history of the Nalanda University. Nalanda University was a part of the ancient kingdom of Magadha, modern-day Bihar. The University of Nalanda obtained significant fame, prestige, and relevance during ancient times. It rose to legendary status due to its contribution to the emergence of India as a great power around the 4th century. The Chinese traveler Xuanzang, also known as Xuanzang, spent around 2 years at the monastery during 630 and 643 CE. Nalanda was attacked 3 times by the invaders, the Huns, the Gaudas, and finally Bhaktiyar Khilji, who brought about its complete destruction. Alexander Cunningham did the first survey with ASI in 1861 to 1862 to uncover the hidden Nalanda under the mounds of the earth and the Dead Sea. Now, let us know about the splendid architecture of this international university. It is a 30-acre architectural complex and is regarded as a masterpiece, out of which only 488 meters by 244 meters area is excavated, which is about 10% of it. The institution's grounds had temples, stupas, statues and buildings called vihara that were used for educational or residential purposes. Nalanda is known for its 3 multi-story libraries called Dharmakunj. They are Ratnasagara, which means ocean of jewel, Ratnaranjaka, which means jewel adorned, and Ratnodadi, which means sea of jewels. Now comes the material used to make it. Superior quality and well-baked bricks with mud mortars or lime concrete were used. Wood was used in the construction of the roof. The floor and the pavement were laid on the bed of lime concrete. In the libraries, metal racks were used to store books. Stucco was used as a decorative coating for walls and ceilings.
Now, I am going to brief you on the effects of air pollution. Climatic and environmental factors including moisture and high levels of precipitation has led to a deterioration of the structure at Nalanda. The continuous wetting and drying cycles have affected the brickwork and have caused powdering. Let's see the measures taken to preserve the Nalanda University. The excavated remains receive consistent flow of visitors for leisure, educational, as well as religious purposes. The government and the community are partnering strongly to ensure its preservation. Periodical conservation work is regularly being undertaken at Nalanda to check the salt action on bricks. Chemical solutions are being used for preservation. The filleting technique is used to save the stucco images from falling. Also, the ASI has roped in the local community to protect and develop the Nalanda remains. A buffer zone around the monument has been established to prevent uncontrolled development and commercial utilization of the heritage area. With all these initiatives, we strongly strive to preserve the glory of Nalanda for generations to come.
It feels so good to visit such enthralling places, doesn't it?
I'm so excited to go to Kolkata and see the Victoria Memorial.
Yes, I'm excited too. So now we have Tanushree who will enlighten us about the history, architecture and the materials used in building this monument, and Mithran will tell us about the effects of pollution and its unique features.
Victoria Memorial is dedicated to the memory of Queen Victoria of England, who at that time was also the Queen of the undivided India. It is now a museum under the auspices of Ministry of Culture. It was built to commemorate Queen Victoria's 25-year reign in India and was proposed by Lord Curzon after her passing in January 1901. The cost to build the memorial was obtained from the princes and people of India. It was formally opened to the public in 1921. The architects of this historical monument were William Emerson and Vincent L. There lies a statue of Queen Victoria in the hall. The museum contains the illustrated works of William Shakespeare, The Arabian Nights, and Rubaiyat by Omar Khayyam. The architectural design of Victoria Memorial is in the Indo-Saracenic Revivalist style. Dome-shaped roofs, towers, pinnacles, minarets, and arch-shaped entrances are the typical elements in the style. The figure of Angel of Victory is erected on the central dome of Victoria Memorial. Mounted on large ball bearings, the figure rotates with the wind. It consists of Romanesque, Gothic, and Indo-Mughal elements of architecture. Now I'll be speaking about the materials used in building of Victoria Memorial. This huge white marble museum is made from Makrana marbles found in Rajasthan. Sir Thomas Henry Holland, a British geologist, is credited for recommending the use of Makrana marble. Makrana is the oldest marble quarry in India. It has high percentage of calcium and is therefore resistant to water seepage. It represents large buildings used for governance, signifying the grandeur of the British Raj.
Now, I will talk about the effects of air pollution. The white marble of Victoria Memorial is turning yellowish due to the pollution, and plasters have peeled off in many chamber walls. Poisonous fumes, dust, and smog are staining the white marbles. The average SPM suspended particulate matter level from the morning hours from 4 am to 8 am is 227 mg per cubic meter. While the permissible limit is 100 parts per area every hour, resulting in vehicular pollution. Now let us see the unique features of Victoria Memorial. It is home to 29,000 artifacts, out of which 4,000 are just paintings. The museum has 25 galleries and illustrates the 1838 coronation of Victoria at the Westminster Abbey. The visual display depicts Kolkata's journey, starting from its foundation by George Cornock in the 7th century. Its replacement by the New Delhi as a capital of British India. It houses the largest museum in India.
Indeed, that was a wonderful visit to the Royal Museum. Friends, how about visiting Madurai, the city that never sleeps?
Amudita will now brief us on the history, architecture, and the materials used in building this temple, and Sujay will apprise us with the effects of pollution and its preservation.
Let me now apprise you with the history of Madurai Temple. The city of Madurai was built by the Pandyan king Kulashekara.
and named in reference to the nectar that fell from Lord Shiva's logs. Madurai was a rich place, and there are references of active trade between Madurai and the Roman world. It was described as Pandey by the Greek historian Megasthenes. The Arulmigu Meenakshi Amman temple is situated in the heart of the city, Madurai, over an area of 17 acres, and the entire city is built around it. Meenakshi means the rule of fish, from the Tamil words Meen meaning fish and Akshi meaning rule. Pillars of the temple depict scenes from the wedding of goddess Meenakshi and the Lord Sundareshwarar. Talking of the architecture of the temple, it is a prime example of Dravidian architecture. It has a gateway which is 15 stories tall, covered in 1,500 brightly painted sculptures of divine and demonic figures. The four Rajagopurams or majestic towers of the temple occupy 7 lakh square feet of space. It is bordered by high walls and gateways and has 5 entrances. The temple complex also has a pond called Pottramare Kulam or the Golden Lotus Pond. The materials used for building the temple. The temple was built using granite. In addition, conglomerate, slate and limestone were also used. Most of the present temple structure was rebuilt after the 14th century, later renovated and expanded in the 17th century AD.
I shall now speak about the effects of pollution on the Madurai temple. Pollutants generated by vehicles and industries react with the air moisture to form acids that eat into the limestone and result in change of color and create small holes. Pollution contributes to additional risk factors like blackening of the surface. The heat and dust leads to dullness of the color of the temple. Let me now apprise you with the steps taken to preserve this grandiose temple. The Government and Archaeological Survey of India (ASI) has joined hands in preserving the temple complex. UNESCO has declared it as a heritage site. It's a popular destination for students and scholars for its historical essence. Now, let's hear from Grandpa his experience of the Madurai temple.
வணக்கம் தாத்தா, உங்ககிட்ட மதுரை மீனாட்சி அம்மன் கோவிலை பற்றி சில கேள்விகள். மதுரையில் எல்லா கோவிலை விட மதுரை மீனாட்சி அம்மன் கோவில் ஏன் இவ்வளோ பிரபலமாக இருக்கு?
மதுரையில் மீனாட்சி சிறப்பாக ஆட்சி செஞ்சதால் அரசிக்காக கட்டப்பட்ட கோயில் இது. ஆயிரங்கால் மண்டபத்தில் நிறைய தூண்கள் இருக்குது. அதில் இசை எழுப்பும் தூண்களும் இருக்குது. ஒரு முறை முதல்வர் இருந்த காமராஜர் அதிகாரிகளை வெளிநாட்டில் போய் நகரமைப்பு தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு வர போகிறோம்னு கேட்டாங்க. அதுக்கு முதல்வர் அங்கெல்லாம் போக தேவையில்லை, மதுரையில் போய் கோயிலை சுற்றி பார்த்தீங்கன்னாலே அதுவே போதும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னார். அது மேலே இருந்து பார்க்கும்போது 4 பக்கமும் கோபுரமும் 4 மாட வீதிகளும் தாமரை மலர்ந்தது போல தெரியும். இதுவே மீனாட்சி அம்மன் கோயில் சிறப்பு.
நீங்கள் சின்ன வயசில் பார்த்ததுக்கும் இப்போ பார்க்குறதுக்கும் மதுரை மீனாட்சி அம்மன் கோவில் எவ்வளோ மாறி இருக்கு?
நாங்கள் சிறு வயசில் இருக்கும்போது நேரடியாக போய் சாமி தரிசனம் பண்ணுவோம். இப்போ கூட்டம் அதிகமாக இருக்கிறது.
எங்களை மாதிரி அடுத்த தலைமுறைக்கு நீங்கள் கோயிலை பாதுகாக்க என்ன அறிவுரை வழங்குவீங்க?
இந்த மாதிரி சிறப்புமிக்க இடங்களுக்கு செல்லும்போது நீங்கள் வரலாறை தெரிந்து கொண்டு செல்ல வேண்டும். அப்போதுதான் அதை பாதுகாக்கவும் தூய்மையாகவும் வைத்துக்கொள்ள முடியும்.
நன்றி.
Indeed, Grandpa has enriched us with such wonderful information. What beautiful places. I want to visit yet another one.
Sure enough, be ready to explore the monument amidst lush greenery.
We have Vaishnavi enlightening us on the history, Sia speaking about the architecture and the materials used, and Ananya telling us the effects of pollution and the need to preserve the monument.
Let me now throw some light on the fascinating past of this monument. Surrounded by a forest land, Tamdi Surla Mahadev Temple
is said to be the oldest temple in Goa. It was established in the 12th century by Yadava king Ramachandra. It is a Shaivite temple and is situated about 18 kilometers from the Bhagwan Mahavir sanctuary gate. The temple faces east so that the rays of the rising sun fall on the deity at the crack of dawn. Bas-relief figures of Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Brahma with their respective consorts appear on the panels at the sides of the temple. The river Surla flows nearby and can be reached via a flight of stone steps. The festival of Mahashivratri is celebrated with all pomp and gaiety at the temple by the local people residing in surrounding villages.
Now, let us take a look at the beautiful architecture of Tamli Surla temple. The temple is built in the Kadamba style and is the only specimen preserved till date. This style of temple architecture was founded by Mayura Sharma in the 4th century AD in Karnataka and is based on the Hoysala style. It also has traces of the Chalukyan style of architecture. The mandap of the temple is covered with a roof of plain grey sloping slabs. The materials used to make the Shiva temple. Chlorite schist of the basalt rock family is used to construct the Mahadeva temple. Basalt is formed when lava from volcano dries up. The origins are from the Deccan Trap, a large igneous province of west central India. These rocks were carried over the Western Ghats mountain ranges to Tamdi Surla to build the temple.
Now let's see how air pollution has taken its toll on the Tamdi Surla. Blackening of the surface due to deposition of carbon and dust particles from excessive burning of fuels, garbage, and biomass, and pollutants in the air like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide generated by vehicles and industries react with the air moisture that form acids and eat into the basalt rock, resulting in corrosion. Now I'll be bringing forward the steps taken to preserve the temple. International bodies like the UNESCO have taken important initiatives to preserve the temple. Strict government action and plans to save the monument, and setting up of archaeological departments, restricting the setup of industries and factories which create pollution in the vicinity of the monument, and spreading awareness around about this monument and its importance.
I'm sure you will all agree that it was a wonderful trip to understand the magnificent monuments in India, and you all must have enjoyed it thoroughly.
Before we conclude, let's just walk through some of the interesting facts about the monuments we just visited with Samrat and Utkarsh.
Interesting facts. The stairs that enter the Golden Temple go downward. This represents the humble way of living. The library of Nalanda University kept burning for more than 5 months. Victoria Memorial has been made in Kolkata as Calcutta was the capital of British India.
The Madurai Meenakshi temple was almost completely destroyed in the year 1310 following the invasion of conqueror Malik Kafur. The type of architecture used for making Tamdi Surla temple is called Kadamba style, as the Kadamba dynasty was ruling over Goa during the time it was built.
There were some really fascinating facts shared. Once again, meet our research team. Here are some references which helped us with our research. Hope you all had a wonderful session knowing about some of the monuments in India. Thank you. We are open to questions now.
Yes, Parikshit, you can ask.
We were showed that steel racks were used in the building of the Nalanda University. So I had a question that was steel racks or was even steel discovered during that time?
Can you please repeat your question?
We were showed that steel racks were used in the building of the Nalanda University. So my question is, were even steel racks invented or discovered at that time?
Yeah, DPS Bangalore East.
Ms. Jyoti, I think Ananya wants to answer the question.
Yeah,
She has raised her hand.
Yeah, Ananya.
Yes, so they weren't specifically steel racks, it was metal racks. And yes, it was discovered. That's why it was used in the construction of the temple.
Thank you very much.
Any other question from STS Dhaka?
Yes, Rubaba, you can ask your question.
Is the Nalanda University still a working university, and is it still available to students for living?
Yeah, Rajvi, go ahead, please.
The Nalanda University was destroyed by 3 invaders, the Huns, the Gaudas, and finally Bhaktyar Khilji, who brought about its complete destruction, so it's not open to scholars now.
Thank you.
Yeah, Parikshit, do you have a question?
We are told that in the Nalanda University, it was famous for its 3-storied library. So my question is, like, do they still have any books in it which are used for the purpose of artifacts or something like that?
I think Siri would like to answer that.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, the books were, as you have seen the interesting facts, the books were burned down, which took a lot of time to burn. That was the interesting fact. It was burned down by one of the invaders. So all the books are now gone.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Shalini ma'am, is there any other question or shall we move on?
I think we should move forward. I would request DPS school to now begin their presentation. Anisha, please could you share the screen?
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Is the screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Innovation in architecture is extremely important, but preserving and restoring them is also very important because they are a reflection of our history. I, Dewan Anisha Islam, with my team members representing DPS School, are feeling extremely pleased to get this opportunity to discuss about the architectures in Bangladesh. Here are some content points which we will be going through today. Now let's look at the video.
Let us now look at the brief history of monument and architectures. Somapura Mahavihara. Somapura Mahavihara was a Buddhist monastery during the ancient Pala dynasty. It was one of the 5 major viharas of that era. Emperor Dharmapala established it in the 18th century AD. Buddhists from faraway countries like China, Malaysia, Thailand, and Tibet used to come here to study. For 300 years, it served as a knowledge center in the ancient world. It was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1985. Navaratna Temple. The style arose in Bengal during the 18th century as an elaboration of Pancharatna style that had 5 pavilions. During the reign of Nawab Murshid Khan, estimated a person named Naib Dewan Ramnath Vaduri built it. It is said during the construction of the temple, each brick was fried with ghee. This temple was taken by the Department of Archaeology, Bangladesh, for reformation. Now I would request Mamluku to take over.
Thank you, Anisha, for handing over the presentation to me. Next, I'm going to be talking about the which construction was begun in 1904 and ended in 1908. In February 1904, the Viceroy Lord Curzon paid a visit to Dhaka and put a foundation stone in his name there to build a library of Dhaka College. After the construction of Dhaka College was transferred here, this was Dhaka College's Grand Assembly Hall. Beside the hall, 18 rooms were built within the main structure itself. And when Dhaka University was founded in 1921, the Curzon Hall turned into the pivot point of Dhaka University, and the classes of physics department took place here. Next, I'm going to be talking about our national monuments. First of all, the Jatiyo Shriti Shodho, which is also known as the National Martyrs Memorial. Situated at Savur, it was set up in the memory of those who died in the War of Bangladesh in 1971. It symbolizes great valor and sacrifice of the martyrs. A national competition was held in June 1978 among 57 competitors for the design of this monument, and among 57 of them, Moinul Hassan's project got selected. Secondly, I'm going to be talking about the Central Shohid Minar. It is also called the Martyrs Monument. It was built in the memory of the martyrs of language movement, which took place in 21st February 1952. The planning and construction of the monument was done by the initiative of students of Dhaka Medical College. The construction was delayed by some martial laws, but it was completed in 1963. It was inaugurated by Abdul Kalam Shamsuddin. Next, I would like to hand over the presentation to Sadiq, who will be talking about more in details about the architectural styles of this monument.
Thank you, Mamlukur, for giving me the floor to speak. Now I'm going to talk about the architectural style in Bangladesh. So here specifically, we picked the vernacular architectural style. So basically, vernacular architecture is known for its use of local materials and knowledge of materials combination. The term vernacular architecture means domestic, native, and indigenous. Many tribal settlements and traditional buildings building represent vernacular architecture, and it is mostly used in the village area of Bangladesh to build the houses with this architectural style. And now moving forward, I'm going to give the floor to Nuba and my friend Tashfin for speaking about the interesting facts.
Thank you, Sadiq. So you may be wondering, what's the history behind the vernacular style? How did it evolve in Bangladesh? Firstly, the vernacular style is based on what is available to the locals. So a lot of the houses that you'll see in rural Bangladesh may look the same, since the style evolved from generations of builders and craftsmen. And when we look at the materials that are used for the buildings, we can see that decades and decades ago, houses in Bangladesh used very uncomplicated materials like bamboo and mud. However, with the industrialization of Bangladesh from 1972 all the way into the 2000s, we can see more industrial materials like steel and glass being used, and they became much cheaper and were more commonly used. And finally, it's worthwhile to mention that one of the subcategories of the vernacular style is the common bungalow style. The bungalow style came from British colonials who settled in Bangladesh from the 1700s to 1947 and was mainly used for leisure and tea gardens. However, the native Bengalis took the style and adapted it to their own needs. And even after Bangladesh gained independence, the style still remains today. Now, Tashwin is going to be talking more about the interesting facts of this style.
Thank you, Nova. Some interesting facts about vernacular style. Vernacular style may seem like an ordinary work of architecture, but it is far from boring. Since this is an artwork made particularly from artsy materials, it gives off a nature-linked vibe, smoothing and calming. Not only that, this style of architecture, when constructed, brings communities together, which allows transfer of skills amongst each other. This creates a bond of brotherhood. Last but not least, only vernacular architecture sticks to greenery forms of design, hence it is highly earth-friendly and energy efficient.
Thank you, Dashwin. So now I'll be talking about the Indo-Islamic architectural style and its influence in Bangladesh. So the Indo-Islamic architectural style was a new concept introduced by the Muslim elites of that time, such as the Mughal rulers. This style was very different from the vernacular style that was quite common before. These types of architectural styles were mostly used in tombs, mosques, and even forts. For its uniqueness, it had striking features of its physical structure, which included domes, minars, and arches. It had artistic ones such as the Islamic calligraphy and natural figurines, and except for its beauty, it also had luxurious designs, which included gardens, water pools, a concept called jali design, which allowed sunlight to pass into the structures, and illusional techniques like foreshortening, which made the inscription in the buildings to appear closer than they really were. A good example for this style's influence in Bangladesh could be the gorgeous Lal Bagh Fort, which was created in the 16th century by Mughal Prince Azam Shah. Today, the Lal Bagh Fort stands as a historical monument, a tourist spot, and has been declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO.
Now, the Indo-Saracenic architecture. This unique and complex style is also known as the Neo-Gothic style, Mughal Gothic, or Indo-Gothic style. This was made popular by the British architects during the colonial period, and the Mughals were fond of it and decided to continue it. The basic layout and structure of the buildings tended to be close to modern buildings and other Goth revivalist styles, and it drew stylistic and decorative elements from the native Indo-Islamic architecture. A popular example of this style is the renowned Ahsan Manzil, also known as the Pink Palace due to its beautiful flamingo pink complexion. It was built by a Mughal landlord called Sheikh Inayat Ullah and now is designated as a national museum. Now Zain will be talking about the modern architecture.
Thank you, Nola. So, the modern architecture. Modern architecture is an architectural style based upon new and innovative technologies of construction. The modern look means simplicity in form and design. The modern architecture is based on abstraction, which is made by clean lines and basic shapes. Thus, the simple and plain geometric forms make the characteristics of the modern architecture look unique. The two most famous examples for modern architecture in Bangladesh are the National Parliament House and the National Martyrs Memorial. The architect's key design philosophy for the National Parliament House was to represent Bengali culture and heritage, while at the same time optimizing the use of space. And talking about the National Martyrs Memorial, it is composed of 7 isosceles triangular planes, each varying in size, height, and base. The highest one has the smallest base, while the broadest one has the lowest height. These planes are folded in the middle and placed one after another. The highest point of the structure reaches about 150 feet. Now my friend Ariba will talk about the materials used in the making of these monuments.
Thank you, Zion. When you visit or view pictures of these monuments, you may be wondering what sort of materials were used to build them. Well, the following are some important monuments in Bangladesh and the materials that were used in their construction. One of which is the Lal Bagh Fort, one of the most important monuments in Bangladesh. Its exterior is constructed with red bricks made with rich alluvial soil native to Bengal. The room where the mausoleum of Pari Bibi resides is made of white marble, while the mausoleum of Bibi Pari itself is constructed with black basalt, white marble, and encaustic tiles of various colors.
Now I will be talking about the Ahsan Manzil. The Ahsan Manzil's construction of the palace began in 1859 and was completed in 1872. At the time, the newly built palace was known as Rang Mahal and the earlier one was called Under Mahal. Nawab Ashanullah rebuilt the Under Mahal and repaired the Rang Mahal using good quality bricks that were brought from Raniganj. The floor of Ahsan Manzil is covered with marble.
To construct the dome of Asan Manzil, the square room on the ground floor was given a round shape with brickwork in the corners. There are vaulted artificial ceilings made of wood in the drawing room and the Jalchagar. The floors of these two rooms are made of wooden planks. The floors of the dining room and the darbar halls are decorated with white, green, and yellow colored ceramic tile. Now, on to the next slide, we will be talking about the Shamsad Bhavan.
Thank you, Ahuna. Now I'll be talking about Shamsad Bhavan and Shohid Minar. The Shamsad Bhavan, also known as the National Parliament House of Bangladesh, has been made with local and easily accessible materials. The complex is made with inlaid marble and poured in place concrete for both interior and exterior designs. The complex buildings are made with red bricks and the steps are made out of marble. The Shohid Minar. It is a 46-foot structure and its base is constructed with marble stones. The basement contains a 1,500 square foot mural as well. The monument currently has different materials than original idea, as construction was forced up and later destroyed by war, and the original design wasn't followed. Now my friend Ahuna will be talking about the Sriti Shodha.
The Sriti Shodha is also known as the National Martyrs Memorial. The concrete was used to build the Sriti Shodha's main structure. All the other structures, such as the pavements of the complex, are made of red bricks. All in all, most of the monuments in Bangladesh is made using either cement or red brick. Prehistoric monuments such as the Masjid of Bagherhat or Putia or Panam Nagar were made using baked brick or terracotta or cotton, while others such as the Gaur city, one of the largest medieval cities in this subcontinent, are now in ruins. Now, my fellow students will be talking about why our monuments are getting ruined.
Hello everyone, I am Parikshit. Today, we will continue from the topic Effects of Air Pollution on Historical Monuments for the Global Exchange Program. A large portion of our cultural heritage is in the form of monuments and historic buildings. After staying in good condition for centuries, these remnants of a cultural past have started showing the signs of decay. The reason for this decay is the rapid population growth and heavy industrialization, which gave rise to another problem, which is air pollution.
Let's first see the effect of air pollution on historical monuments all over the world. The air pollution in the form of acid rain may be chiefly responsible. The pollutants that are principally responsible for acid rain are sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxides. These two are emitted from the combustion of fossil fuels like coal and oil. The rapid industrialization has encouraged the quantity of these emissions. The quantity of these emissions has enormously increased in industrialized countries like UK, USA, Bangladesh, India, Germany, France, Japan, etc.
Now, I would like my friend Shravan to continue.
Now, let's watch a video on the effects of air pollution on monuments around the world for more fun and clarity.
Hello everyone, we welcome you all to the DPS Global Virtual Exchange Program. We are presenting the topic, the effect on air pollution on the old architecture and monument. What is air pollution? Air pollution is a mixture of solid particles and gases in the air. Examples of air pollution are car emissions, chemicals from factories, dust and greenhouse gases, and etc. Let's travel to Bangladesh to see the effects of air pollution there. The National Martyrs Memorial in Bangladesh is one of the most famous in the country. Sometimes the air pollution covers the site of the memorial from far distances and make it different to sight. As we are finished here, let's travel to New York to see the Statue of Liberty. As the Statue of Liberty is far from land, the air pollution covers it easily. Now let's travel to India to see the Taj Mahal. This is the Taj Mahal. It is one of the 7 wonders of the world. The pollution covers the view of this wonder. While human life has perennially been under threat of air pollution, monuments haven't been spared either and are being adversely impacted by contaminated air. Pollutants like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and other greenhouse gases generated by vehicles and industries react with air moisture to form acids that eat the surface of the monuments, resulting in change of color and even corrosion. That's crazy! Conclusion made: the impact of pollution on monuments is very slow and long lasting. The luster goes away and their life reduces. To protect them in the long run, a lot of efforts have to be taken. We polluted nature, and now nature is polluting us.
I would like my friend Advait to continue.
Thank you, Parikshit, for handing me the PPT. Now we will talk about effects of air pollution on historical monuments and old architecture on the world. Air pollution has resulted in the extreme deterioration of historical monuments state all over the world, specifically Asia. For example, Taj Mahal in India, National Martyrs Memorial in Bangladesh, Statue of Liberty in USA. The most reliable solution we can depend on is the changing from conventional sources of energy like oil, coal, wood, etc., to clean sources of energy like windmills, solar panels, etc. Now we'll hand over the PPT to my friend Farzan.
Air pollution is present all around the world, but due to tropical conditions and immense pollution in Asia, the threat is the greatest here, even though regression is seen in Bangladesh. Awareness of the adverse effects of the pollution is not known to the common people. We need to address the issue and make people acknowledge how polluting our environment is destroying our cultures. Next, I would like to pass the floor to Onal.
We destroyed nature, we destroyed the earth. Now nature is destroying us.
Conclusion made. I would like to pass the mic to Ona.
As far as the pollution on monuments is concerned, the tropical climate with the presence of natural pollutants create conditions for deterioration of both metals and materials used to build the monuments.
In fact, the present situation of historical structures is at critical junction. It is necessary that the appropriate government should initiate substantial measures to control the damage of the structures. The awareness among the public is also important to stimulate the concerned authorities to initiate control and remedial measures. Now I would like to pass the mic to Rena for the preserving of old monuments and architectures for educational purposes.
Thank you for passing the presentation to me. Now I'm going to talk about preserving old monuments or architectures for educational purposes. We also try to preserve old monuments because it can help us to connect with the past. By seeing the architectures, we can get a sense of how advanced they were at that time. For example, the Asan Museum. Next, I'm going to talk about how we can preserve these historic monuments and architectures. We can aware people of preserving them by doing a campaign, collect funds and donations for restoration if needed in the future. Bangladesh also has the Antiquities Act, which was established at 12 December 1968, that provides the modes of protection and preservation of artifacts, which are part of our national history and heritage. People can also volunteer for the conservation, and international bodies like UNESCO has come forward to assert itself in the matter of a preservation of cultural heritage sites in Bangladesh. Next, I'm going to talk about why should we preserve old monuments, architectures for educational purposes. Preservation of historic sites and artifacts provides an identity for a city. Some cities already come to our mind when talking about historic preservation. For example, the Nagaon district for the ruins of the Buddhist Vihara, also known as Somakura Mahavihara, and Bogra district for the Mastangarh dates back to at least 3rd century BC and is acknowledged as the earliest city site discovered discovered in Bangladesh. So maintaining these structures gives the community of people a sense of permanency, identity, and heritage that can pass on to the next generation. Now my friend will tell you the conclusion.
Thank you, Raina. So, to conclude, Bangladesh is rich in its culture and heritage, hence vastly populated with magnificent monuments. Their styles and buildings are works of art that are influenced by the people and their needs. In total, the very essence of the history and culture of Bangladesh is the people. Yet, there seems to be threats to that very essence. In order to protect our culture and heritage, we need to become aware and work towards preserving these crucial parts of our identity. And to finish off everything with a quote, culture is engraved into monuments, and we should hold on to that culture. So thank you all for your attention. We're all proud to represent DPS STS Dhaka. So we are now available to any questions that you might have on our presentation. So are there any questions?
Yeah, Sanjana, please ask the question.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I just wanted to ask, like, is there any particular reason why the Navratna temple break was tried to keep?
Is the question not clear? Sanjana, please repeat your question.
Yes, ma'am. Any particular reason why the Navratna temple break was like tried to keep?
I think Ms. Jyoti, if we stop the presentation, Anisha, you can stop the presentation so that we can see the gallery view.
Yeah.
DPS STS Dhaka, who would like to answer this question?
Can you repeat the question? I guess the question is not clear. Like you can understand what she is trying to ask.
Sanjana, please say
sure.
it again.
Yes, ma'am. Any particular reason why the Navratna temple break was fried with ghee?
Can you please kindly write in the chat box?
Why the Navratna temple's bricks were fried with ghee? Any reason for that?
It is said, may I?
Yes, please go ahead.
It is said that it was cleaned with ghee. I think
Yes.
it was a part of purification.
So it was a part of purification.
Thank you.
Vaishnavi.
Yes, so my question was, you mentioned the use of encaustic tiles in like the building of the Lal Bagh Fort. So could you explain what an encaustic tile is?
Vaishnavi, can you type your question because they're asking for that so that it is easy for them to understand?
Question?
Yes, please answer.
So should I?
Ahana can go. Hello, Ahana can answer the question.
So encaustic tiles are basically ceramic tiles in which there is a pattern or figure like on the top. Like they are patterned with different colors using clay. So that's basically encaustic tiles.
And they come with a lot of patterns with different shades of clay together.
Abhishek, please go ahead.
Yeah, so in Shahid Minar, I observed there is a red circular object behind the white marble structures. So, could you please inform what it signifies and what it is made of?
So can I answer?
Yes.
Go ahead, Mamulkur.
So basically that represents blood, like blood of all the martyrs, that those who died during the language movement, like sacrificed their life. And yeah, that's all.
And could you tell what it is made of?
May I answer that?
Yes, please go ahead.
The thing is, it doesn't only represent the blood of the martyrs, it also represents the sun rising. So since that represents the sun rising, sometimes what happens is that we just use the real sun rising, and that material is like not part of the structure, but it is part of the structure. I mean, it's not exactly made of something, but it is a sometimes it's given and sometimes it's not. It's like not part of the main structure. Sometimes we just use the actual sun, and sometimes we just use we use clothes and strings to like make the round structure.
Okay, that is interesting. Thank you.
Yes, Rajvi, you may ask the question.
I had a question that many people visited the Sompura Mavira. So what were the subjects taught there?
I can't give you an exact number of subjects, but it's similar to the Nalanda University. Like it was also an ancient university where scholars used to come and study. So maybe it's similar to that.
And may I answer?
Yes, Rubaba, please go ahead.
It was basically a place where the Buddhist monks used to come to study. So it was mainly for Buddhist monks.
Thank you, Rubaba. You can mute your microphone.
Yes. There are many students, Shalini ma'am. They want to ask a question. So let us take the last one. Sia, please go ahead.
Ma'am, later on, what the students can write to our students, you can share the questions with us, and definitely our students with their names and email ID will answer the questions, so that interaction between the two schools can continue, and students freely answer the questions, keeping us in CC, so we are aware they're interacting with each other. So that would be a very for both the schools.
Right. So
I think we'll take the last question because, ma'am, we're running out of time now.
Yes, very true, very true. So we will send a mail regarding the same. So like now we discussed this, so that will be fine. It was really captivating to see young students from both the sides, both the schools, presenting with such confidence and knowledge. Requesting our principal, Ms. Manila Carvalho, Delhi Public School, Bangalore East, to address the audience with her words of wisdom. Principal.
Good morning and a warm greetings to you all from India and especially from DPS Bangalore East. Dear Dr. Shivananda and Mr. Biju Kurian, teachers and my dear students. I recall the first virtual exchange program that was held on 27th March 2021, wherein all of you from both the schools, DPS STS and DPS Bangalore East, presented your findings about change in the temperature of Bangalore and Bangladesh over the past 50 years. The beautiful presentations gave a detailed insight of the beautiful cities of Bangalore and Dhaka, the development made by the cities over the years, and how it has contributed to the climate change was well depicted. The students of both the schools were so enthused and confident in presenting your recordings and could connect with virtual audience. During this second virtual exchange program too, I saw the same enthusiasm and commitment in presenting and sharing your research work on famous monuments and architecture of your respective countries. I hope and pray that all of you, the children and the teachers who are a part of this program, both from Bangalore and Dhaka, get a chance to visit each other's country during your lifetime. These programs not only provide opportunity for you all to connect with each other, but also to put in conscious effort to work on the selected project, which will add to your learning. You will start developing respect for each other's country and strengthen your bond of friendship. We are truly happy to get associated with you all and looking forward to many such interactions. Wishing the school and all the children the very best in your endeavors. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your motivating words. Now requesting Principal Sir, Mr. Biju Kurian of Delhi Public School SDS Dhaka to share his thoughts.
I think Mr. Kurian couldn't join. He's on another assignment. From DPS Steve, I'll share a few words.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's a great moment for both the school students and teachers. All this has been possible by good cooperation by Ms. Carvalho and her team, and also the team of DPS STS Dhaka. I see great opportunities for students and teachers to know each other better and also know themselves and their country better. You know, when I remember when the schools presented the project on temperature change, I am sure the students would have revealed themselves or enlightened themselves with so many things about their own place. Very few would know that Bangalore's average temperature was just 22 degrees back in 1960s. Now the average temperature has shot up to 26, and in some parts of Bangalore it is 28, the average temperature. It's not the summer or winter temperature. This was never the case. And we know the reasons. We also know the solutions. So this exchange program should prompt us to take action on the solutions which you have perceived correct. And now you have learned the importance of the monuments and also the steps we need to take to preserve our own small little action. So this exchange program should lead us to take action, should not limit only in knowledge share. At the same time, as Ms. Carvalho mentioned, we must explore the opportunity to meet each other. And I'm sure you have got the email addresses of each other. I mean, all of you. And please continue this. And who knows, you may turn out to be lifelong friends and you may help each other in the future. You know, I have seen the networks built in this way. You may take help from your friends in Dhaka, and Dhaka students may take help from you, maybe when you get into colleges. And I want you to record this, add this to your resume. When you apply for good universities, this will be definitely an advantage. It may have an edge over others. The most interesting part for me in this whole exchange program is you interviewing senior citizens and other prominent people around you and get to know from them. Otherwise, we would never meet them. Though we have opportunities, we may not explore them. So meeting people, learning from them is very, very important because they may give you a perspective which you never find in any textbook or internet, right? So you may create knowledge through this. So knowledge creation is the highest form of learning, you know, in any taxonomy which is perpetuated by many educationists. Knowledge, understanding, application is the lower level, and analysis, synthesis, criticism, and creativity is the highest level. So creating knowledge is the last form of learning. So this exchange program has given you that opportunity. I'm sure all of you will make use of this. And I also want you to talk about this to your friends. The next exchange program, I want to see newer people because they should also get an opportunity. Same with Dhaka and also Bangalore East. Let us have this at multiple levels, maybe in primary and one in senior secondary as well. And let new students also get the opportunity. So I thank all of you, all the team of DPS Bangalore East and the team of Dhaka. You know, many teachers are behind this. It is not just who are speaking here. See, Ms. Shalini and Mr. Siddiqui are prominent. They are the ones at the forefront communicating. But there is a work of many teachers, Ms. Jasmine, Mr. Rahul, Ms. Noreen, and Mr. Hans, Mr. Papul. And I'm sure the same way would be with DPS Bangalore.
Mr. Tafim, sir, he has
Mr. Tafim.
hard.
Yeah, sorry, I have not mentioned all of them, but there are many unknown, unseen hands behind the success of this. I thank all of them. I thank all the students for your active participation. So keep up the spirit and take this far more or far beyond this virtual program. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Those words must have truly inspired the students, and we look forward to the next meeting. Once again, I call upon Abhishek to proceed with the event. Over to Abhishek.
Now, Vaishnavi from Delhi Public School Bangalore East and a representative from Delhi Public School SGS Dhaka will suggest the topics for our next meet in December.
Ma'am, before we go forward, I have a suggestion. As I was listening to Dr. Shivananda's speech, none of us or DPS Bangalore East or DPS Dhaka has mentioned what on a personal level, one thing they will do to preserve this monument. So when we start the next program, the viewpoint of a student should be mentioned on a personal level as a team, what they will do one thing to preserve these monuments in their country. So first, I think we'll start with that, what activity they will do or what program they will start, and we can review it at the end of the term before, we start with the next topic of discussion. What do you think about that, Ms. Jyoti?
Yeah, right. We will consider this and definitely we will take it up.
Okay, now please, Abhishan, please go ahead.
Yeah. Who will be putting up the topics for the next meeting, Shalina? From DPS SGS Dhaka.
To tell you the truth, ma'am, we didn't get time to really discuss about the topic. So listen to your topic and then our students can write in the chat box if they're interested in that.
Okay, fine. That's good.
Yeah,
yes.
I have been, vouching for this topic since the last virtual exchange program. How do you maximize your physical and mental fitness during online classes?
Oh, during online classes. Okay.
Yeah. So this has been, very neglected topic. I see many students and even teachers are stuck to home. They don't have they have very limited opportunity to move around, be physically active, meet people. So this has a very high impact on our mental peace or mental activeness. So we need to find a way out, and of course there are a lot of ways to do it. It's the only thing we should explore and follow them. So this is my suggestion, and up to you to decide.
Right, sir. Right. Yeah, Vaishnavi, please put forward.
On behalf of Delhi Public School Bangalore East, I would like to suggest two topics. The first being sports, a medium to unite. We strongly believe that games play an important role in uniting people world over. As part of the topic, we would love to know about how sports has played an important role in the development of India and Bangladesh. We would also like to know the status of sports in school curriculum. Also, the traditional sports of both the countries and some famous sports personalities of the countries. The other topic that we would like to consider is agriculture, giving energy to the world. It would be really thrilling to know about the history of agriculture and the different types of agricultural processes, the role of Green Revolution and White Revolution in both the countries. We would also love to know about the different food and cash crops grown in the country. That's all from our side. Thank you.
Apart from these two topics, we surely agree with what Sir Shivananda just now said, and we will look forward to that also if that is taken up.
Ms. Jyoti, can we ask the students, like, as Vaishnavi spoke about sports, okay?
Yes.
The countries and how it's united, how it can unite the world and, traditional sports. So why don't we relate it to mental health? We talk about our sports of the other country and then get to mental health, how can help us during the lockdown, what type of sports or activities relating to sports we can do during lockdown. What do you suggest, students?
Yes, Shalini,
comments in the comment box so we get your point of view regarding this.
Yes, ma'am, the thing you said, we totally agree with that.
Yes, Shalini, last time also we had merged 2-3 topics. So this time also we are going to do that itself so that we come up with a very good topic in the end.
Because the mental health is very important. It's very important, and if you play sports, it is
for everything. Yes.
So it's a very important part of sports.
Yes. For everything, Abir, not only for sports, but for everything. Yes. Abhishen, please move further.
And then I will now present the vote of thanks.
I, Ananya, on behalf of the management, our principal, Ms. Manila Carvalho, our principal, ma'am, Ms. Preeti Suta, and our team at Delhi Public School, Bangalore East, would like to express my warm gratitude to the esteemed guests and dignitaries present here today to grace this occasion. It is indeed a great opportunity to witness this event. The opinions and views discussed have definitely stimulated our thought process and brought before us the similarities and differences in the architectural structures of India and Bangladesh. I would once again like to thank my teachers, teammates, and management, without whom this virtual event would not have been possible. Thank you.
With this, we come to an end of this program, but I would like to request Team STS Dhaka to stay here for a few more minutes, so for us to capture this moment.
Students of DPS, please switch on your cameras, please.
You can ask Dr. Shivananda also to on the camera, so he's also there on screen.
Yes.
Sir, we request you to switch on your camera.
Still few cameras are switched off, but thank you so much.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Manan.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, bye-bye. All the best, children and the teachers.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you.